applesauce. Just delicious. Don't know why. I hope I'm not out of focus because this is the first time I am vlogging like this with my 50mm lens. And it's wide open, it's on f1.4, so very shallow depth of field. And I hope I set the focus right because, well, it's too far away, so I can't fix it right now. So if it's out of focus, you're going to have to deal with this. Hello people of YouTube and welcome to the monthly review of May. I've got the little booklet here, written full of stuff about May. So let's talk about May for a bit, shall we? Let's go. So, May started interesting. And by interesting I mean lovely. On the 1st of May, or I think it was the 1st of May, it was really early in May at least, I met Lisa. Lisa is an Australian girl who has lived and traveled around Europe for quite some time now. And she is the first friend that I met on social media, Twitter to be exact, that came to sleep over at my house. The girl you can see in the picture right here is Lisa, and in the next picture that is me and Lisa, and this was probably one of the most interesting pictures that I ever took with my fisheye camera. Quite interesting with my vlogging camera. We didn't vlog anything, but yeah, pictures, you'll have to do with those. Then on to the next thing. About halfway through May, Frank and Rebecca and Amy and me went to start shooting a short film. I talked about this a little bit in the last monthly review. Unfortunately, the short film is not ready yet. We still miss the final shot because the shot we have doesn't at all fit in with the rest of the film, so that sucks just a tiny little bit. And we miss some sound effects and that sort of stuff. But here you have a slight spoiler. I know that was the most useless spoiler in the world, but yeah, that's the little clip from our short film that is actually edited and compiled together already. After what we then thought was the last shooting day, Rebecca unfortunately had to leave, but Frank and Amy and I went outside on the little square in front of Frank's house, and I made some interesting shots with my skateboard.
So the boys have found a new way to skate, apparently. Look at it.
A bit after filming all the short film businesses, we had a little Edinburgh reunion with obviously Amy and Rebecca and Frank, but also with Ailey and Sasha. I don't know if you can remember them from the Edinburgh vlogs. I hope you do. I'll overlay some footage here. But Ailey and Sasha are some girls from Scotland that we met back then when we were in Scotland in December. And I really miss them. But a nice thing is that Ailey is coming over here in about a month, which is really fucking exciting. Anyway, that is not what I wanted to talk about. What I wanted to talk about is the next travel related thing for me, which is summer in the city. If I go studying abroad, I would not be able to go to summer in the city because I had a dorm to like decorate and settle in. So, well, we found that out after we booked all the hotel stuff for summer in the city, which is a bit frustrating. It's not. Hooray! I am in fact going to summer in the city. It's a bit of a hassle with like flights and school stuff, but I can make it. I am going to get flights really early in the morning on the Friday, that is Creator Day, so I can still make Creator Day. And then I'll be there for the Saturday and the Sunday, and I'll probably, depending on my timetables for school, I will fly back on Monday or hopefully hopefully Tuesday. But we'll see about that later. I'll probably talk you through that in the next monthly review. Yes, so Sitsi is gonna be a thing. If you see me there, just heads up in advance, talk to me. I love you, really, I do. So come and talk to me, say hi, ask for an autograph. I won't give you one because I'm not famous, so you won't be able to do anything with an autograph. But still, talk to me. I like you. This does not make any sense. It is Sunday, May the 24th. It's about 1:15 at night, which means that the Eurovision Song Contest has just ended. And Sweden won, thank God. The Eurovision Song Contest is basically our annual Twitter sarcasm of opportunity. So I'm here with Frank, who's in my bed, Amy, who's behind that door, doing freak stuff, who knows, and myself, obviously, and my ego, somewhere around here. And the only thing we have been doing all night is just spamming Twitter with annoying sarcasm. It was fantastic. I can't wait for next year, for next year's Eurovision Song Contest. Good night. Slight update on the 1 AM late night sleepover thing. Frank is boring Amy with some tech talk, and I am now going to reveal you the secret to a happy life. Instant noodles. Do I look smug? Because I feel smug. That's not my quote, by the way. Yeah, instant noodles. Unfortunately, Frank's house does not have a kettle, but they do have instant noodles. So I am boiling water the old way, and there's a hair in my mouth. Delicious. Instant noodles. So yes, Eurovision was a thing, our annual moment of basic bitching about Europe. And I love it. Good, then on to the last thing. I have an entire backlog of time lapses on my hard drive, which I really want to show you, because since I showed you that little incense time lapse, I shot about probably 10 more time lapses, and you can already see them over my face, just a bit switching between each other. They're like skies in there, there's me editing in a time lapse. I don't know if you are interested in the technicalities, but I have explained before that I have Magic Lantern on my Canon EOS 600D, and that has an intervalometer. Difficult, weird word. Well, it has an intervalometer built in. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. Anyway, you know what I mean if you are into cameras. So what I basically do is I set up the intervalometer for 300 shots, and I let that thing roll for like half an hour to an hour, depending on how long the shutter speed is. And yeah, this is the sort of stuff that rolls out of, well, making time lapses with my 600D. So it's not film, it's photos. It's a lot of photos pasted after each other. Each frame is a new individual photo. And I love doing this. This sort of creative stuff in between the normal videos is what keeps me going. To be honest, I would have been dead if I didn't have my camera. So yeah, there you have it. That was May. Not much spectacular, but some good news and some new friendships, and it was a nice month overall. So yeah, that's gonna be it. You can click here for something. I keep on messing that order up. I think this was the previous video button and that the subscribe button. I might be really wrong. You'll see it in the screen here. For now, thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to randomly push some of the positive buttons down below, and I will see you hopefully again sooner than next month. Ciao!
Waarom mag dat niet dan?
Omdat ik aan het praten ben tegen dat. Met mijn microfoon.
Nu?
Ja.
Dat zie je er chic de la wel uit, ja.
Dank u. Doeg!